Armand here for E equals MCU. Back again. Still no Avengers Doomsday trailer. So take that for what it is. But it may come sometime today. But like I said, it'll probably be Mandalorian Grogu. I know a lot of people, each day they're like, oh, no, it probably won't be till like the middle of May in a couple weeks, 2, 3 weeks before Mandalorian and Grogu come out because of the new marketing. So, but what we do have to talk about is some Spider-Man Brand New Day leaks. They have hit the net. I have seen them. I've seen a few. So one of the things is that, or one of the things that we're getting is that Spider-Man will be having multiple suits. He has the new suit that he made. It sounds like he's still going to have the No Way Home suit that he had also had previously. And I suspect he's going to get a new suit, another suit in this film, possibly even the Venom symbiote. Like they may just throw that in there so that when he appears in Secret Wars and or Doomsday, he's off and running, and they get to tell some of the story in that suit. Honestly, man, they are doing a lot in Spider-Man: Brand New Day. There are multiple villains, multiple storylines. We don't know who's who. One could argue that Sony's actually killing it on the marketing of this movie because the intrigue is almost just as high, if not higher, than Avengers Doomsday. Because there's so much we don't know, but there's so much going on. So we'll we'll uh we'll keep an eye on that. But just know multiple suits for Tom Holland coming up. We did get our leak of Bruce Banner turning into what they would call Savage Hulk. That's what everybody wanted back in Shang-Chi and in She-Hulk. That kind of explained how he was able to keep himself under, from turning into the Hulk. So they will show that information has been leaked on that. And I don't think enough is being made of the fact that Hulk is the Avenger crossover for this film. So he's going to have a pretty big part in it, just as Doctor Strange before him, just as Nick Fury before him, and just as Iron Man before him. We all know, well, most of us, if you know about the contract, that even if they did sign a new contract, it sounds like it's still going off the same principles and the fact that, hey, we want our Spider-Man superhero 2 crossover specifically with Avengers. And it seems like it's specifically Avengers from the first team of Avengers. It doesn't seem like it really doesn't Avengers are included in that necessarily, like Sam or and part of the problem is that they've never even established who the new Avengers are for us, honestly. I mean, that's kind of part of the problem. It's like they never really said who the new Avengers team was for him to be crossing over with. So you got that part of it. And yeah, man, like I think more needs to be made of, excuse me. I think more needs to be made of the fact that we are getting Hulk in this iteration of Spider-Man. So now the other thing it does seem like they're doing with Spider-Man and what people are kind of showing is that hey, um we are getting, and I don't want to say like Hulk alone, but we are getting street level heroes. So maybe that's like the other aspect of it too. It's like we got Punisher this time, next time, and I still think we're getting Daredevil. I think that is also um coming. Is the fact that we're getting Daredevil, we're getting Punisher. Maybe we get Luke Cage and Iron Fist in the next one. Like they they're doing a good job, and maybe that's why it feels like there's so much going on. Is because you're getting so much as far as like you get street level heroes and Avengers. And Spider-Man is the bridge, so he would be the one to do that. So, um, yeah, man, like that's pretty much what we're getting from the leaks. They have leaked with Legos and Funko Pops. I can tell you from the leak or the toy leaks that are coming out that we are not getting Greyhawk. Everybody keeps reporting that we're getting Greyhawk, and that's not the at least that's not what they leaked for the toy. It is definitely still Green Hawk. So take that for what you will. And this is a terrible parking lot. Take that for what you will. But since I'm in this busy parking lot, I probably should get off of the live. So, with that being said, till next time, Marvel fans, MCU fans, till tomorrow. Daredevil Born Again season 2, episode 7 is tonight. One before the finale. We saw the leaks of Wilson Fisk. We saw that Sheila Rivera is running for mayor. So that's where the whole other part comes in with Luke Cage. And I've said this before. I said Trish was probably who Jessica Jones was talking about as far as everybody saying the fuck off or whatnot. But if they make Luke Cage run for mayor, that might be what because they haven't made Sheila Rivera the mayor. So if she's running for mayor and you see that in season 3, Luke Cage could be who she's running against for mayor, and Luke Cage could be working for Mr. Charles as they need someone else in charge. See what I did there? All right, y'all. Till next time. Peace.